With Ashish Modani since 2007, so it's about a period of over 12 years, and that's a really long time. Pretty much since the day I've started investing, I've been with SLA. So I started meeting with a lot of people, and Ashish was also referred by one of my friends. And what I figured out, which I can say about Ashish Modani, which we've had a talk by him on this topic, is he is basically Seedhi Baat No Bakwas. So his day one persona and today is the same attitude and the same principles, and that is what I've really admired about him.
Well, I mean, Ashish, like I said, I've been associated with Ashish for about 12 years, and at this point he's more of a friend than just an advisor. And I mean, he was one person who was like pitching different ideas, telling me things which I believed in, rather than just making a transaction and walking away. So I think that's what convinced me. Well, I think most of us are in businesses where our attention is completely on the business and our focus is on the business. So you should always have an advisor, someone you can actually trust with your money, because I mean, you will make haywire sort of decisions. So you need someone who can take charge of those decisions and keep you on track.
To the room, I think I still remember when we met him first, he came across as a very sorted guy, but I was of the mindset that I am not going to have anybody looking after my investment. So it took me another, I think, 3 months to finally agree to start working with him. Yeah, Ashish would not call you or bug you with every Sensex going up and down or small changes in policy. He is an advisor who works with the client for a long-term vision, and these short spurts will not influence him to change his opinion. So that is something which initially frustrated me, but now I think I appreciate it, because it's the most important thing, which I said, as I said, that patience with money is most important, which I've learned with him. So I think that's a USP of Ashish.
So I have been associated with SLA for about a year. So I met Mr. Modani through one forum buddy of mine, and there we had an interaction, and I liked the way he worked. So other people, they come to you, they explain everything in a very, very complex way. When I met Mr. Modani, he explained everything in a very, very simple way, which I can understand very easily. So I know where my investments are, but he's handling it, and it's very simple to understand. That's why I invested.
Associated with Ashish ji since 2006 or 7, I believe, so almost 12-13 years now. I think advisors are very critical in any entrepreneur's life, be it a financial advisor, be it a personal advisor or a business advisor. I think they make a huge difference and impact on your life. The journey has been amazing. I've recommended SLA to a lot of my friends, and also we've done several talks and sessions by Ashish ji in our office for all our employees, because I find it very valuable. I think incorporated many advices from Mr. Modani in my personal finances, I would say. Obviously he was the first one who kind of educated me about an investment versus an expense, and the differentiation between an insurance versus other things. So those all have been pretty critical, but at the same time I think he is always over the many years I've learned a lot of different philosophies from him. So one thing I always remember is that he said ki don't invest what you don't understand.
I think SLA, we've been associated since nearly 15 years now, and it's been a good journey so far. With Ashish now, it's more like friendship. It's not just that he is a financial advisor. He definitely started as just an advisor to me, but then over these years, I have gained a lot of trust in him. So that makes him more of a friend and not just an advisor. So I now almost all the times I trust him blindly for whatever he says. So I remember Ashish very profoundly saying that your investment should be boring.